Welcome, week 12, Mindful Mountains Introduction to Meditation course. We did it. This is the last class of this round. So we're going to do the whole show. It'll be action-packed. So I'm going to go ahead and first we will quick review of last week's card. Week 11 card was watch for and make note of when they appear the 5 great enemies, which labeled as anger, greed, lust, undue attachment, and prideful egoism. 5 great enemies. I talked about not my consideration of them being not so much enemies as just aspects of being human, that it is helpful for us to be aware of when they arise in our being human in the world. Make note of and be aware of how it affects others in our lives with whom we interact. How does it make your day go to be angry in the world? And I like that it says undue attachment, because it is virtually impossible to live without attachment. But undue is when it becomes harmful to ourselves to lose what we're attached to. The real struggle in attachment is the fear of the loss of that attachment. So it's not necessarily detrimental, and I would argue quite impossible to live without attachments, but we can learn to live without the fear of losing what we're attached to, and that's the fear that is what causes the suffering. Anyway, again, private journaling your thoughts, and as this course ends, please do continue to just go through the cards. I'll give you the last one in the slides here in a sec, and then just start over next week, back to week 1. And you will learn and you will grow and you will know yourself. I'm going to share slides. Week 12. We discussed our card. I will make time for questions at the end, and we're going to do it all. So the final card, short and sweet. Watch your pains and pleasures. Don't judge yourself for your pains and pleasures. Don't beat yourself up about your pains and pleasures. No need to change your pains and pleasures. We're being asked to watch. As with most cards in this series, all we're doing is observing, learning about ourselves. Oh, this is fun. I forgot I put this in here. Symptoms of inner peace. You may have seen these elsewhere. I'll leave it for a sec, and then you can go back to the video if you want to make note of them. But a serious symptom is a loss of the ability to worry. Frequent, overwhelming episodes of appreciation. A loss of interest in conflict. Symptoms of inner peace. An increasing tendency to let things happen rather than to make them happen. That reminds me of the week 10 card, I believe it was, about you can't force anybody to do anything. Instead, you just go inside and sort of make it a prayer. You ask for what you want, and you just send them love. You're letting things happen rather than trying to make them happen. All right. Thank you for your presence. An apt little photo to end the slides with today being Day of the Dead, El Dia de los Muertos. November 1st and 2nd is celebrated as a time when the veil between worlds is thin. And we remember our ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and welcome their spirit, welcome their essence, their presence to join us, to let them know they're still in our hearts, to reconnect and offer their favorite food and drink and flowers. It's a wonderful, beautiful tradition that I really enjoy. And often depicted is skulls, calaveras, and those brightly decorated sugar skulls is very indicative of this time of the year and this celebration of life in the remembrance of our loved ones who have passed. So happy Day of the Dead. And I don't think it an oxymoron to say happy Day of the Dead, happy celebration of death. It's all about making friends with death, which I really like. Alrighty. Okay, we got a lot to practice. First, aura cleanse. And I'm not going to give the whole spiel about why we're doing it and how it works. We're just going to practice because those are in other classes. So pretty firm pressure, starting at the bridge of the nose. Inhale and intone your Om to vibrate. Om. Shake it off 3 times. Really feeling that extra vibratory state when you close your ears. One more. So that is already pulling my focus inward, away from the world. Next, pineal gland exercise. So gently over the eyes, closing off the nose, closing off the ears, chin to the chest. We're going to arc back and hold your breath. Powerful breath here. Powerful exhalation, and we rub under the eyes and cheeks. Pineal gland exercise. Second time. That powerful breath is going to bring oxygen to the head. It's going to stimulate your pineal gland. One more time. Let your eyes stay closed. Shake out your hands a little bit. And let's meditate. Thumb and forefinger together, palm down on the thighs. Directing your attention to the top of the head. Asking for, imagining, feeling, or seeing in your mind's eye golden colored energy building up here at the top of the head. And then mentally, we're moving this energy down into our willpower center, inside or behind the forehead. And then we send it down, washing over the face and neck. Dividing it across both shoulders and heading down both arms. And it's not just over the skin, but within the arms, in the body. Leave it tingling in your palms. Attention back to the top of the head. More golden light, please. And we move the golden light into willpower. And next, sending it back through the brain, filling the skull with light, like a wave flowing front to back, lighting up those neurons. And at the back of the skull, the energy goes down the spine. Use your breath. Imagine that it pushes through any blockages, flows freely and smoothly. Down to the very tip of the tailbone, the last bone of the coccyx. And now continuing, pushing through the hips, dividing down both legs. And imagine pushing from your palms the energy we left in our hands. So all the energy is moving down over the knees, calves, and then out the bottom of the feet to dissolve away. Attention, consciousness returns to the top of the head. More golden light, please. And the more we practice, the more readily available it becomes. And we move it into willpower. Clarifying, strengthening our will, allowing us to control and direct the energy. Letting it wash down over the face. And neck. And shoulders. And arms. Into hands. Top of the head. Feel the energy as a weight or pressure, a tingling or a headache, or warmth or pulsing. All these will indicate that energy is building up. Again, down into willpower, forehead, and back through the brain. Balancing the hemispheres, improving their communication, clearing the cobwebs. Soothing overactive areas, activating underactive areas. Lighting up and lightening the entire brain. And then moving down the spine. Think about all those nerves, your central nervous system. This is how energy moves in the body. Hit every vertebrae. Energy flows with ease. Down to the tailbone and continue. Hips, down the legs. That energy we left in our hands. Knees, calves, down and out the feet. Goodbye. Return to the top of the head. Golden light. moving into willpower, and then flowing down the face, letting eyes soften, jaw relax, throat open, shoulders drop. Often, in addition to tight shoulders, we also close our arms, like protecting ourselves. Let your arms open and relax as energy moves down. Unclenched fists, tingling palms, and back to the top of the head. And one more time, energy into willpower. And back through the brain. Energy moves down the spine, freely and easily. And at the coccyx, it goes forward through the hips, down each leg. With that energy from our hands, it all moves over knees, lower legs, calves. Feel it in your ankles, feet, and let it go. It dissolves away. We are not unduly attached. And go back to the top of the head. Your energetic internal shower. We will next practice listening in 3 times. Eyes gently rolled back. Pretty good pressure on the ears. Find your just right spot. And let's listen beyond the silence. Let's lower our arms. Stay in silence. If you're beginning to recognize sounds or colors, try and listen beyond them for anything fainter in the background. Let's practice second time. Bring your arms down. Stay in that quiet. One more time, listening in. Let's bring our arms down, allowing yourself to move right into simple meditation, centered in silence. Top of the head, mantra with breath. I am at ease. Back to center, back to mantra. Thoughts arise and are let go. I am at ease. We'll practice Joseph's coat, energetic protection technique. We're at the top of the head, imagining red. Each color is of the spectrum. They correspond to the chakra system. They all vibrate differently. So red is for the root chakra. Inhale, concentrate the color. Exhale, let it release and wash down over you. So you're surrounded in red. Nice and smooth. And it's laying right over your aura. Next color, orange. This is for the spleen center. Inhale the color at the top of the head. Exhale. Give it some power to move all the way down with your breath. Sealed up under your feet, orange. Now yellow is for the heart. Nice bright sunshine yellow. Inhale. Exhale. Down below your feet. It's behind you and underneath you. No gaps or wrinkles. Yellow. Now green is for life power. Concentrate it. Inhale. Exhale. Wash it down. Green. Now blue. This is for our intellect, throat chakra. Inhale, concentrate it. Wash it down. Now for willpower is indigo, sort of purple, purplish blue. Darker colors should still be vibrant and alive. Top of the head, inhale. And for the crown chakra, intuition, violet. Purplish pink, bright violet. Top of the head, inhale. And send it down. Representing beyond the crown chakra, or the awakening or enlightenment of the crown chakra, pure white. It's vibrating, it's so alive. Top of the head, inhale. Exhale. And finally, to soften all that power, to be gentle to our neighbors, our final color is pink. And if you'd like a little bit of gold with it, from the top of the head, use the breath. Our attention is still at the top of the head. And as we express our gratitudes, a nice way to sweetly offer your love and your memory and your well wishes for loved ones who has passed is to just imagine their face in your mind's eye and mentally bow to them, mentally give them a pink rose for love, mentally imagine them surrounded in this golden light. Express your love. Always remembering to include yourself. Now feel your attention coming down, realigning in your physical form as you focus between the eyes. And come gently out of meditation. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your presence.